Well, hello YouTubers. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the coal car fleet, and I've got it setting out here on the old layout, but I did end up with 13 of these cars. I've ordered, let me just go ahead and roll these by here, but I've ordered some decals for reporting marks, so those are on the way. And I think I've ordered enough for 12 cars, and like I say, I've got 13 here. I've also been kind of toying around with a logo, a JCLX logo, that I'll show you here in a minute to get your opinions on that. And I'm going to try and print that out on decal paper and apply it. But anyway, those are the 13 cars for the coal car fleet, and what I have purchased over here to go along with that is the Walthers New River Mining Company. So I'll have 4 cars on each one of those sidings there that fit underneath the mine, and I'm not really sure how much running time these cars will actually have on the layout. You know, they're pretty rough. They're kind of just thrown together. I'll probably have to replace all the wheel sets and you know, and the like on there before they can actually run very well. So for the meantime, though, I think until I get these all replaced, wheel sets all replaced, I'll just go ahead and let them be a static display underneath the coal mine. And I think I've shown you in a previous video, I do have some sacks of, it's called decorative sand in black. It looks pretty much like anthracite coal. So that's what I'll be having loaded up in there anyway. So I think that's about it. The layout progress, you know, is coming along slowly but surely. I do have some plywood over here on the back side of the layout. You can see that blue color there. That is, I've got 2 sheets of 4x8 2-inch insulation, foam insulation, and in addition to that, I have a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 inch plywood as well, sitting back on the back side here. Part of this is going to be the countertop up in the kitchenette area upstairs in the bonus room. So about half of that sheet will get consumed for that. The rest of it is going to be used for the layout. So let's just go upstairs for a minute, and I'll show you the progress up there. I know that I think I mentioned I was going to be doing plumbing. I've got that in over up here on top of the water tank. You can see where I've tied in. That's the hot supply, and back over there is the cold supply. And just used CPVC pipe. You know, it looks like spaghetti over here, but lots of elbows and connections and so forth. And it runs up through the floor there, ceiling in the garage, floor in the area just by the kitchenette. So we'll go take a look at that and be back. Okay, so here's my preliminary design list for these logos that on the side of the car, and I'm actually going to try and print those in color to correspond with those letters that I've got up in the bonus room. If you remember those from a few videos back, those are again my grandson's initials. So it's just some different fonts that I've tried here as we scroll down through. That one at the bottom I think is kind of my favorite. It's called Stencil, and to me it looks, let me zoom in here a little bit. You know, that looks pretty good, and I think on a black car these on the side should look pretty good. The reporting mark decals that I've ordered are all white. So you know, there's this, you know, just some different fonts here. I like that last one. I like this one a lot. And this one here is kind of Art Deco, so I mean that's a little bit unique. But anyway, just kind of give me your input on those. I don't know how many I've got there. Let's see, 2, 3. I guess there are 7 total. So just give me your input on which one of those you like. That's number 1, and then we'll go down, through them. There's number 7. So the number 6 there, the cursor's next to, that's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a data processing style font or something. But anyway, that's kind of my thought for now, is just printing those out in color on decal paper. So appreciate everyone's comments. So here's my progress on the kitchenette area. The 2 previous cabinets are still sitting in there. I've got a whole bunch of stuff just stacked on top here, but this is the cabinet where the sink is going to go, and that's about where my sink is going to sit. Obviously it's going to be down flush with the countertop, but back here you can see where those hot and cold supply lines come through, and there's my drain. So the drain isn't fixed yet. It's just sitting in there approximately where it needs to be. That pencil mark on the wall is, if I've measured correctly, that's where the drain should come after I get it hooked up. Bottom of the sink, you can see the outlet there. There's a trap that goes on there along with a vent, which will all mount under the countertop. And then the drain comes out the side here. You can see where there's a gap between the back of the cabinet and the wall. So that's where the drain will come out. And then here, what I'll do, once I get everything set, is I'm going to use the backs off of one of these cabinets, and I'll create a spacer between the edge of the cabinet and the wall right here, and it'll come up and touch the cabinet, the countertop. So that double line that you see on the wall is the lower line is where it is the top of the cabinet, and the upper line will be the top of the countertop once it's got the plywood and the tile on top of it. So there'll be a piece that starts here, comes across and meets with the side of the cabinet, and it'll have that same finish on it. So that will all be covered up there. I'll go ahead and I'll mount it so it can be removed. I'll just use screws top and bottom so I can take it off if I need to get back in there. Anyway, but that's the progress on this area. It's about done. I'm happy with that. So you can see the top here where all this mess is. That's where I'll set the plywood, and then on top of that I'll tile. I've got to run an outlet against the back wall first, and then I'll put backsplash in. So, and one more one more cabinet up here. So that's it for now. Just wanted to give you an update on the coal cars and the progress in the kitchen and the plumbing, and I will post again soon. Thanks for all the subscriptions. Talk to you soon.